his job. Well, it's never straightforward against this kind of opposition, but he carried it out to excellent effect. That was their second try. And then this beautiful moment from Conor Murray. Saw the hole. Aaron Smith was leaden-footed for once. And the All Blacks left clutching at thin air as Murray raced through for try number 3. They led by 25 points to 8 at the break. Then there was this from Zebo. In the end, a straightforward finish for the winger, but they set it up quite magnificently and they deserved it. Every last point they deserved today. Then came the fight back. The offload from Coles, brilliantly taken in by Perenara. And suddenly, New Zealand tails were up. The handling skills exceptional as ever. And they really began to believe at this point, just a 15-point deficit. Followed up by a quite brilliant finish from Ben Smith. How he got this down, we will never know. Barrett did well, holding off 3 defenders, and Smith poaching in the corner. That was some finish for him.
Magnificent bit of skill out there, back of the hand from Barrett. From the dexterity to get the ball down again, battered into touch by 2 men.
It was a nervous time for the Irish. He managed to claw back 3 points through Conor Murray. And then another score from the All Blacks there, 4th of the day, and it came from the debutant Scott Barrett, playing alongside his brother Beauden for the first time in a professional match. And Scott Barrett reaching out his long arms to finish the score, and after the conversion it was 33-29, and there were some very nervous Irishmen both on and off the field, but Zebo conjured this. In the All Black ranks, and Savea caught in possession, and from the resultant scrum he slipped with the charge, and a lovely line from Robbie Henshaw. It was the vital score, absolutely critical, and Ireland had done their job. What a job it was. The history man, and we can hear from one of them. The Irish skipper Rory Best is talking to Dan Lyle.
I'm here with Rory Best, captain of Ireland. Rory, congratulations. We had Brian O'Driscoll on right after the halftime. And we said, what was he talking about in the locker room? What were you talking about in the locker room that inspired these guys?
We just talked about attacking New Zealand. You know, we know they're a great side, and you can see how good a side they are. How much it means to our boys to have won that. But we just knew how to go out and attack them. If you give them ball and stand off them, they are an unbelievably dangerous outfit. But look, I couldn't be prouder of the work we put in over the last, look, it hasn't just been the last week, couple of weeks. It has been a long time in coming. It's been a long time, and it's history made, and look, we're absolutely ecstatic. But a marvellous performance for us.
And of course, Chicago being the second home now for the Irish Rugby Football Union. A fantastic and utterly skillful display, as you said. How in the world will you top this going forward?
Look, I think first of all I have to say a massive thank you to the support. It's been unbelievable. The atmosphere here, it felt like a home game to us, and you know, I suppose now we're going to have to down the River Green for this one.
Rory, congratulations. Thanks very much.
James, thank you.
Rory Best celebrating a famous moment. The river, of course, dyed blue in the week for the Cubs' victory, their first in 108 years in the World Series. Ireland today victorious over the All Blacks for the first time in 111 years. Quite astonishing history made in Chicago. A reminder that we will have cricket for you tonight from 2 o'clock. The first test match between Australia and South Africa. You don't want to miss that, live on BT Sport 3 HD.